He made the altar of burnt offering of acacia wood, 5 cubits its length, and 5 cubits its width. It was square, and its height was 3 cubits. He made its horns on its 4 corners. The horns were of one piece with it, and he overlaid it with bronze. And he made all the utensils for the altar, the pans, the shovels, the basins, the forks, the fire pans, and its utensils. He made of bronze. And he made a grate of bronze network for the altar, under its rim, midway from the bottom. He cast 4 rings for the 4 corners of the bronze grating, as holders for the poles. And he made the poles of acacia wood, and overlaid them with bronze. Then he put the poles into the rings on the sides of the altar, which were to bear it, and he made the altar hollow, with boards. He made the laver of bronze and its base of bronze, and the bronze mirrors of the serving women who assembled at the door of the tabernacle of meeting. Then he made the court on the south side. The hangings of the court were fine woven linen, 100 cubits long. There were 20 pillars for them, and 20 bronze sockets. The hooks of the pillars and their bands were silver. On the north side, the hangings were 100 cubits long, the 20 pillars and their 20 bronze sockets. The hooks of the pillars and their bands were silver. And on the west side, hangings of 50 cubits with 10 pillars and 10 sockets. The hooks of the pillars and their bands silver. For the east, 50 cubits. The hangings on one side, 15 cubits. Their 3 pillars and their 3 sockets, and the same for the other side at the court gate. On this side and that, hangings of 15 cubits, with their 3 pillars and their 3 sockets. All the hangings of the court all around were of fine woven linen. The sockets for the pillars were bronze, the hooks of the pillars and their bands silver, and the overlay of their capitals silver. And on the pillars of the court had bands of silver. The screen for the gate of the court was woven of blue, purple, and scarlet, and of fine woven linen. The length 20 cubits, and the height along its width 5 cubits, corresponding to the hangings of the court. And there were 4 pillars with their 4 sockets of bronze, their hooks silver, and the overlay of the capitals, and their bands silver, and the pegs of the tabernacle and of the court all around, bronze. This is the inventory of the tabernacle of the testimony, which was counted according to the commandment of Moses, for the service of the Levites, by the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest. Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah, made all that the Lord had commanded Moses. And with him was Aholiab, the son of Asamach, of the tribe of Dan, an engraver and designer, a weaver of blue, purple, and scarlet, and of fine linen. All the gold that was used in all the work of the holy place, that is, the gold of the offering, was 29 talents, and 730 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary. And the silver from those who were numbered of the congregation was 100 talents, and 1,775 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary. And a bekah for each man, that is, half a shekel, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, for everyone included in the numbering from 20 years old and above, for 603,550. And from the 100 talents of silver were cast the sockets of the sanctuary and the bases of the veil, 100 sockets from the 100 talents, and 1 talent for each socket. Then from the 1,775 shekels he made hooks for the pillars, overlaid their capitals, and made bands for them. The offering of bronze was 70 talents, and 2,400 shekels. And with it he made the sockets for the door of the tabernacle of meeting, the bronze altar, the bronze grating for it, all the utensils for the altar, the sockets for the court all around, the bases for the court gate, all the pegs for the tabernacle, and all the pegs of the court all around.